Rising Venus and Vedic. This is your mid-monthly energy check-in for July 2023. Okay, but first let me check my hair. All right, okay. Let's start checking what your energies are. Let's start shuffling. Here we go. For whoever's watching today or any other Sunday, happy Sunday. It's a day to relax and enjoy and focus on yourself. A very nice and balanced place, Libra. Maybe you're giving a little too much to one side of things, but it's understandable if you have neglected that a lot before, or it hasn't come to your notice before. Let's see if any cards are falling. Yes, okay. We have the Knight of Swords for your past, Three of Pentacles. A lot of thinking, and then suddenly things took off. In a work environment, in a work situation, maybe you met someone in your past in a work situation. Page of Pentacles for the Pentacles. Page of Swords for the present. Two of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. So this is progress. Like, you know, currently you're dipping in and checking in on your previous self, like a younger version of you. And you're receiving some sort of information from that self of those times. This could also be a friend that resonated quite well with you, and they're suddenly appearing out of nowhere, and they're telling you that, okay, this is the direction that you take. It's like one of those chance meetings or chance conversations that we have. Like we message someone and then they're like, oh, actually I thought that this was the way to go. And then you take that and you're moving forward. In the immediate future, you have the Six of Wands. Successfully connecting with someone in communication. There is success in communication. There's clarity. You're finally getting to say what you want and confidently. Look at the growth here. It's materializing. Whatever you're saying is materializing. Like, you know, if you've practiced some sort of manifestation techniques where you speak things into existence, that's going to start showing up in the immediate future, Libra, for you. The overall is Four of Cups. Continue meditating and focusing on what is important to you. So ask for the answers. Now, it's like you drop the questions and suddenly the answer starts coming towards you, because your questions are probably arising from other people that have left your vicinity, your surrounding, your environment, your life altogether. Okay, so they're like missing. So you have questions as to where are they, okay, like why am I not able to get any answers to these questions, because they don't pertain to you, they pertain to somebody else. And then suddenly this answer arrives in your field, in your energy field, and then you have to kind of focus on the answers or the vessel. And this could also be you focusing. Look at that wishful. This is something you asked for, okay? You're like, what is the answer? What is the answer? And then you're hearing a name. I see you hearing a name, Libra, that is the answer to your question, or it's like a footnote it's like something you've always known, and you might have not been able to hear it before because you were being clouded by other people's questions, and other people's questions answers were ringing in your head. But now that there is a separation, or like, you know, that is dissolving, the other people's influence is dissolving and going into the unknown and out of your reach. It's like your answer is coming through. Okay, so if you were asking if this is my person, the answer is that this person is your wish fulfillment. This is what you had been asking for. This is like a wish granted card as well. So your wish could have been, just give me the answer as to who my person is. Okay, and then once you get that answer, once that revelation happens, and once you've recollected that this was your original question, and you get the answer to it told to you, okay, that this is your person. So it's like it unlocks all of this movement that you might have kind of missed in the past. While you were waiting to take action, things suddenly moved into action and motion, and you just kind of went with the flow, which is a good thing, which was a good choice. But then suddenly it became separate to you, and now you're seeing this way forward cast in front of you. Look at that, way forward. So to clarify the Four of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you're starting small with this person. You are trusting the future of this, but at present, you know, you need to take it slow. Maybe you need to start with small talk, which you're not used to or fond of. But that's the thing. That 717. This is definitely you merging all of the aspects of yourself into one, after discarding, after cleaning out your a lot of external influences from your life. Okay, so it's like you may also cutting out a lot of habits or things in your life that seemed innocent, okay, but you're letting them go as these external influences leave you. These habits will also slowly and gradually leave you. Okay, so in the future you're seeing that this present moment conversation, this could also be subconscious and energetic, because look at the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. Like, you know, look, the person, the energy, the soul that you're seeing in the future for you, there is someone, there is that person, you have connected with them, right? And there is the energies, or maybe it's the colors that they wear, or the colors that are around them, like, you know, that you have seen, experienced in your waking world with this person. They match the future colors. Okay, you're seeing somebody's true colors now, finally, now that external influences are sort of leaving, but they're kind of tugging on your material. So it's like, I feel you crammed too many people in a bus or a train, and now, like, it's time for them to step off onto the platform, but they still have, like, questions to answer. I'm going to leave. Should I leave this? You know, people have questions. Okay, I want to get to so and so place. So is this the right stop for me to get to this place? Okay, so that sort of thing is happening, and you're directing them. You're telling them to step off the vehicle, so that they can find their own way. And so it's like one last bit of guidance, and that be over. and then you'll be free to meditate and concentrate your energies and the interactions between you and your person, Libra. Okay, to clarify, the Knight of Swords, or the past row, the recent past, okay, is the Tower, the Father of Pentacles, that is the King of Pentacles, which we have as the last card here as well, okay, and the Two of Pentacles. This is you going back and forth on some sort of change that needed to happen in the workplace, and it just suddenly you were going back and forth, and then it's like you were on a cliffhanger, like you cliffhanger, and suddenly when the cliffhanger gets resolved by a complete changeover. So it's a complete change, and I see you feeling very, very grounded, and that is probably what you are questioning way too much. Like, how did this change not affect me and my stability at all in a negative way? So it's like too good to be true, but I don't think you're getting a chance to see this too much. Like, how is this good to be true? This question is not getting answered, because what you're seeing that you've put in motion, like, it's like the domino effect. Like, you put the dominoes in place, and then suddenly, like, they go into motion, and that entire setup, installation, art installation changes into something else, and then it's dynamic, it's moving forward. And then so you're still holding on to probably some disappointments that you had in the past with these people. It's like a grudge of some sort. Yeah, you're holding on to a grudge, okay, Libra, but you're being guided to let it go. Some communication is definitely coming in really, really fast. Or you are feeling moved to communicate. Whatever that block was, it's just suddenly getting blasted out, and you're flying. So it's like there's this block, there's this wall that's blocking you, and then that just gets blasted out with some communication. Maybe you hear some words spoken by this person somewhere in the vicinity, or remember what they have said, okay? This has already happened multiple times in the past, okay? You all have overcome this block in this similar manner, like, you heard or remembered somebody else's words, and it's just blast that wall, and you're ready to take a flight over it, over the wreckage, right? This big wall you don't see, like, you cannot fly from this point that high is straight up and then go. So the wall breaks down, and then it's burning and then you can fly over it. And these could be other people's blocks that you kind of have internalized, and then you're moving forward. There's some sort of wisdom in knowing that what is granted to you versus the Queen of Swords is showing up here twice. So there is some sort of intelligent move that you already, or you might have learned, you might have taught yourself. The Knight of Swords, Page of Swords are about the pages are about teaching. The Knight is about going and seeing what is it that you did a survey first, like, this is what I need to do, and then now you're going back and probably learning or touching the points where information was missing. Messages definitely coming in. It's if you've had some sort of Four of Swords, messages coming in. You're compiling something inside your mind. Princess of Swords. Yeah, we have the Justice card. There was something legal, Knight of Pentacles, that was coming into your way of your soul's journey. Now that's I'm getting that's over. If there was one last bit of thing that was needed to give you that fuel or that signal, that green signal, okay, That's it. You've heard it now. You've got the confirmation. It's over. Move forward. You know, keep moving forward. Everything is balanced out. Your money is going to be safe. Whatever you've worked on is you're free. You're free to move forward. That's a message that's coming in. Maybe you don't trust the source that is coming in, but that's not that. I mean, it's you don't trust the source, but the message is going to have a very big impact on you. Like, you know, it's just going to put you in motion. Look at that. This knight is waiting for the answer to come in, and when that answer comes in, right? When that answer comes in, you are compelled. You are actually moved out of the compulsion. Okay, you're moved out of the compulsion of waiting for the answer, and it's just like, what it's as simple as that. What date is it today? What day of the week is it today? Okay. Third question, what color am I wearing? Blue. And then, can I move forward from the situation for God? Like, you know, it's just like you're leaving. Because you don't trust the source that the answer is coming from, you do general check. Is this person giving me the truth? Is this person giving me the truth? Are they out of the compulsion of lying? Okay, am I out of the compulsion of taking their lies? And you do a couple of checks, and then suddenly you ask them an answer quickly, like, and that's it. That's a wish granted. That's a hack that you have been currently implying in probably all aspects of your life, and this one major aspect you're getting the answer to move ahead and move forward. Let's see what this Two of Wands is. Ten of Cups, you're moving into your happily ever after. It's like somebody reminding you, somebody from your childhood reminding you, somebody of your family members reminding you, somebody who you really, really have very beautiful memories with, cherished memories, moments, or like consistently all throughout your life you have these beautiful, beautiful moments. Maybe they were functioning under the same energy, untrustworthy energy, and then this is the final check that you needed, and then they go ahead and say that, you know, you've always had such a beautiful vision. This is what I Knight of Swords, this is what I visualize somebody saying this to you, whoever is listening, especially Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. We have all the signs and all of our charts, so if this is a cross watcher, please go and check your birth chart and the houses, which house Libra falls in. You know, so this statement is going to impact that that place, okay? Or if you're a pure cross watcher and you know of a Libra who needs to hear this, it's like Libra needs to hear this right now. That you've always had this beautiful vision of creating a happily ever after. Your happily ever after vision was so suitable to you. Why was it so beautiful? It was because it was so suitable to you and aligned with who you are. Okay, this is coming from a person who you know knows you the best. Okay, apart from your person, but your person is still, like, you know, you are still only interacting energetically. The energetic connection is on point, but in the actual active world, present world, practical world, you might have had a different companion, a best friend, you know. So a best friend is going to tell us, whoever they might be a very, very much older person, or a much younger person to you, or this could be somebody of the same age. I'm getting mostly of the same age. Yeah, like, you know, this is going to be like an intuitive conversation. Like, you know, they're going to tell you that, why are you holding back on your truth? Why are you holding back on your truth? Like, you know, somebody's like, oh yay, I'm single, great, yeah, this is so cool. But then this person comes around and reminds you that, you know, I see you living this, yay, you know, I'm single and cool life, but your vision of the happily ever after was so much more in a matching concept to you than yay being single. It's just like some sort of truth being told, like, you know, it's like, stop sitting on your sword, so stop sitting on your thought form of, you know, your happily ever after. Take it and go with it. You know, that is what you're being told to do. Let's see what this King of Pentacles is before we move on to the last, to closing the reading out. Okay. It's like money comes and goes. You're like, money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Okay. That is what I hear you saying. And that is what is freeing you. We started this immediate future role with the Six of Wands, and then we have the Six of Wands. And that is what is freeing you in the future. Because you know that it's like you're learning to see all sorts of losses, expenses as opportunity cost. And that is what is writing your success. That is what you're speaking into success. Every time you feel like, you know, you've spent too much or lost too much money, you go and say that, you know, this is investment, and I'm going to get a return on investments multifold. This is, I think, this is what you're practicing, and this is the sort of, now you're going to get the words, okay? You're going to get the words to say to yourself so that your brain starts working in that direction. And you're being creative, you're creatively inspired. You're working on a creative project, and you know that this person is going to be very, very important to help realize and materialize that future creative driven life. I think you are going to go ahead and move towards this person, Libra, okay? But you're still doing it from a space of interacting with their energy body, interacting with their energy body. So you're checking, or maybe you're just like, is this person in the right mood to talk to me? Yeah. You're going to have to show strength, even if they're in a bad mood. Like, you know, you're going to have to just go and talk. Because it's hard to expect, like, you know, you're putting the burden down on, you know, whether this person is ready to talk or not. You're going to have to put it down. You're going to have to put that burden down. It's like, ready or not, here I come. And that's the kind of thing, because, okay, they're asking me to get the cards. It's the time. It's time. It's time to break free of any sort of attachment. So it's like, ready or not, here we come. There is reunion, reconciliation. You know, this has been long overdue. Okay, a new beginning in love. All right. Moving away. You all are probably traveling away. You're being asked to hold on to the vision that you have, no matter how challenging it feels right now together. There's going to be a fresh investment here, monetary, material investments, okay? And there is deep, deep love here, okay? There is deep, deep love here. For the ones who have gotten out of a very, very toxic situation, you knew the time was right when you met this person, because it's just like all of the bottled up emotions came up to the surface and they got healed, and you got the resources to heal it as well, okay? Even though they seem very small, they were limited, it's so that you can come together. You can come together, like you, your person, and your higher self, that shared higher self, you know, that is the self that you channel when you are talking to each other energetically. So you know this, okay? You know this is meant for you, Libras, and I will see you in the next one.